I've been trying to think of a list of great Jamaican tennis players, and it's quite a short list, isn't it?
It's not very long.
So how did you get into the sport?
I was born in Germany, and we basically lived beside a tennis court, and the coach there was a Jamaican who was actually a friend of the family. And that's basically, you know, passing the courts every day and watching. And then, you know, when I was like 4 or 5, I said, you know, I'd like to start that. And that's actually how it came about.
So I mean, are we talking, you know, the Beckers and the Grafs as the inspiration for you to play the game almost?
When I was that age, of course, I think 85 was, well, that was a little bit too young, but that's just the time when Becker won the first slam. I think it was 85, it was Wimbledon. And also, of course, being in Germany, you know, having the tennis boom, and that definitely also helped. So
tell us what happened after you decided that, you know, I quite fancy playing this game. What was the direction you took after that?
I was playing a lot of sports when I was younger, football, soccer, and then as I was growing older, 8, 9, 10, you know, my parents kind of said, you know, if you want to do something or you want to be really good at one thing, then you have to try and focus on that. And it was basically between soccer and tennis. And decision dropped to tennis because it's, you know, it's a single sport. I'm responsible for my own game. You know, you could play soccer and you could be the best guy in the field that day and still lose because maybe, you know, so I was, and also because I was playing, I think I was better in tennis than in soccer, so I decided to go with the tennis. And you know, everybody has a dream to become top 100 and to play Wimbledon and all these tournaments, and it starts out as a dream, and you play, and then got better and better.
And you're playing well at the moment.
Playing very well. The last 6 years before that has been a little bit struggling. I was between 550 and 450 in the rankings, and then the last year I just took off. And
listen, it's interesting because I want to talk about, you know, the fact that let's face it, you're eligible to play Davis Cup for Great Britain, and we're not exactly, you know, we haven't got a very long list of our own of people that we fancy doing that. You know, if somebody rang you up, would you be interested?
Why not? I'll listen to it, definitely. I mean, I know that on my father's side that I have family in England, and I don't know exactly what the rules were there, what you have to do to be eligible, but that, I guess, would be the third country I could play for, yeah.
But I was going to ask, actually, you know, you said...
Промежуточный финиш, такой пиковый финиш, что ли, или не знаю, как сказать еще. Но к этому все сейчас готовятся по-разному. А вот как интересно, в этот шпагатик попал или нет? Есть смысл еще разочек посмотреть траекторию полета мяча. Ой, с запасом. Повезло.
Showtime. Brown-Showtime.